de l'Ancre. I've seen you in his company before, no?
I don't think we've met, my lord. I'm just a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Odd. Your face is so familiar. Around the eyes, especially. Perhaps without that beard? More wine. It will come to me.
Leave us.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
I'm ready for anything. Just give the word.
What do you think about all the scheming and politics?
I think I'd rather be anywhere else. Let's save the Empress and get back to where things make sense. Say what you want about Celine's ascension. She stole the throne? She seduced her way to it? In the years since, she's proven she's the perfect mix of Gaspard. You may as well crown a bull if he wins.
So, Silverite Wings of Valor. What did you get that for?
For valor.
Care to elaborate?
It was a long time ago. Back when we didn't stop to boast about past victories when there was an assassin on the loose.
What's the word? See.
There aren't enough guards. Either the Empress disguised them for appearances, or something has gone wrong.
While I have a moment, is there anyone here I should...
I'm not well acquainted with all... They rarely welcome Grey Wardens coming in with the right of conscription.
Wait for my...
Are we ready to make our move?
What's the word?
I just witnessed the start of a blood feud between three noble families.
While I have a moment...
I'm not well acquainted. They rarely welcome Grey Warden.
Wait...
Are we ready to make our move?
What's the word? See...
9 different ladies and 6 gentlemen have asked Cullen to dance. He might need a bodyguard.
Wait...
Are we ready to make our move?
What's the word? Seen it?
I just witnessed the start of a blood feud between three noble families. But anything useful? No. Are we ready to make our move?
What's...
There aren't enough guards. That seems... Either the Emperor's disguised them for appearances... Are we ready to make our move?
What's...
I just witnessed the start of a blood feud between three noble families.
I have to go. Keep your eyes open.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
Interesting. Well, that's useful.
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
You seem more comfortable with a Grand Orlesian ball than I'd have expected.
I have seen countless such displays, and the powerful have always been the same. Only the costumes change.
Have you seen any...
No, sadly. I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servant...
Have you encountered any trouble with...
The Orlesians do not quite know what... I have kept to myself, for fear of giving them some... The food and drink are excellent, however, and the servants have been happy to refill my glass.
I'll be back.
And well. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Have you seen anything...
No, sadly. I do not... I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have... And well.
Gaspar is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
He should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their homes.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspar's vitriol.
Awfully selfish of this filly, running off to play and leaving you with all the...
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his... Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspar's death threats to the Council. Thank you for listening to me, Ran.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You're too gullible.
Any word from our contacts in the Royal Wing? No one's reported in.
We need more servers in the ballroom. Where is everybody?
Good to know.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
I didn't know the Grand...
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspar. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life, if not fight for his destiny?
Have you noticed anything?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening.
What can you tell me?
If you are hoping for insight, it's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes...
Another time.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all. I don't like to.
Did you hear what Gaspard
Nobody should
said
own as
to
many hunting dogs as he
Germain?
does.
His own uncle.
If I have to clean up
Germain
another
bore
pub...
his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
You don't want to be here, stranger.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
He went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briala we have a situation.
My lady! My lady Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you. How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the map.
They signify that we are public.
They are also extremely fashionable. I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the...
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated. That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these...
She looks forward to cement...
As soon as Gaspard...
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Good to know. Interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me. This is a private conversation.
Did I hear correctly? If you're interested in bringing the Templar...
Didn't you recruit them for the rank and file?
Someone had to remind them, sternly.
A sensible solution. I will get in touch with your Lady Nightingale. I have assets that might be...
Gentlemen.
We will be in touch, Inquisitor.
I didn't expect the Inquisitor to be so helpful.
Is it true the Inquisitor was headed out of the Faith by Andraste?
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
The faces talk even when they aren't moving. Silk on satin on skin, always wanting, chaste but chaste. Too many.
Are you all right, Cole? You seem distracted.
They have faces inside their faces, lying with a layer that tells the truth. I don't know how to help them.
Have you observed anything?
Cullen is afraid. They're hunting him, following fear. He shouldn't be here.
What are you doing?
A fallen fan can cut like a kiss. Hot breath from the wrong boy on the naked nape. I helped until they made me stop. Now they've all forgotten.
Stay out.
Socks get wet when the... They won't miss just a few.
What are you doing, Cole?
A fallen fan. I helped until they made me stop.
Have you...
Leliana has many faces. When she puts on a new one, she...
Stay out of...
Socks get... They won't miss just a few.
Have you observed any...
Leliana has many faces.
Stay out.
Socks... They won't miss just a few.
Have you observed...
Leliana has many faces. When she put... So many faces.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
Could we know
You're
where the
too
Council of
gullible.
Heralds now?
You should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their homes.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Did I see you talking to Duke
Business
Cyril
you
de Montfort?
spied better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panic?
Well, well. What's this? That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom. That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition. Fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
I'm here on important business concerning the entire Empire.
As am I, it seems. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I hope so. I could use another ally here.
A sentiment I share. considering recent events.
Recent events?
Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough. For the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a body? If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight. Why? Undoubtedly, I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not... What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears every... Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
The will of the Maker that Gaspard take the throne, Celine should abdicate.
Pardon me a moment. Lady Inquisitor.
I'd like your opinion of this gathering, milady.
It's doomed to fail, of course. Celine knows that. At least it should be amusing. We haven't had such a menagerie at court in living memory.
Have you noticed anything odd this evening?
Too few Imperial guards stand in attendance, my dear. A shame.
Would you care to dance?
You, Inquisitor, are a delight. One does not often find foreign... But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you...
Good evening.
Nightingale, what a pleasure to see you again. You look radiant.
Marquis, it's been far too long. How's your family in Valchevin?
No complaints, my dear, no complaints. You must come to the chateau to see the girls. They will be overjoyed.
Oh, I've missed them very much. Little Sylvie must be 10 now, no?
11. And already up to my elbow. Oh, how they grow.
Perhaps I shall call on you soon.
Excellent. Now I must dance with the Dowager. It was lovely to see you, my dear.
Look at Lady Cambien's slippers. Trimmed with pearl. And those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the...
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose and you're concerned...
Everyone needs a hobby. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. She is unconcerned with the possibility, but Lady Cambien's family has reached... So, how did Cambien... These are all useful questions, no?
You're different here than in Skyhold.
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. This is the... Of course, everyone is... I learned this very young. All this, the smiles, for some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be...
Who do you think the Inquisitor...
What we need most of all is a stable Olay. Either Celine or Gaspard can give us that.
I found this out.
Very interesting. A little more dirt like this. If you find more, let me know.
Have you seen...
Oh, yes. But no sign of our Tevinter infiltrator,
I should go.
I always... Ugh. So many crimes of fashion.
Have you...
Oh, yes. But no sign of Artevinter. I always...
Why would the Empress invite that elf woman?
The game, of course. Celine has something up her sleeve.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. Slumming even more. You've charmed some of the nobles. What brings you to me?
I want to know more about the peace talks. What can you tell me about...
Gaspard is a warmonger. He served in the war. He's a simple man. Celine is the voice of reason in the Empire. But reason is cautious. Reason looks for compromise, however sorely it may be needed.
I had a question.
I'm an elf, Inquisitor. I'm good at what I do. And so that matters. I will help my people no matter...
I've been told you were romantic.
I didn't take you for a gossip mon... I suppose your spies have already briefed you. So there's no point in pretending. But we've gone our separate ways now.
What's your story? How is an elf?
Empress Celine and I... There was a time when I put my spies at her disposal. We had a falling out. Now we are negotiating to determine whether I...
What do you mean?
She betrayed me. Turned me over to the guards on it. It wasn't personal. It wouldn't do to let the court know she had an elven.
If she doesn't win you back to her son...
I have contingency plans. This evening gives me access to Duke Gaspard. He's challenging, but with time and sufficient blackmail, he might win.
I'm surprised you'd admit that, considering...
I know it's incriminating. Few harbor more resentment, but if she died after inviting me here, the court would... An elf assassinating the Empress? Alienages across Orlais, across all Thedas, would be purged. That cannot happen.
You might be interested in what I've found. It's about Gaspard. He's been threatening the noble...
Typical. Gaspard's always been a bully, regardless of the Chevalier Code.
You might be interested in what I've found. It's about you, actually. You murdered negotiators and...
In Orlesian politics, Inquisitor. If that shocked you, wait until Celine shows her hand.
I found the drop point, Briala. I know you're...
Of course they are. I'd be a poor spy master if I didn't have spies, Inquisitor.
I want to know more about the peace talks. We'll speak...
Another time.
Duke Gaspard has made a fortunate alliance.
I wonder if Lady Inquisitor agrees.
Inquisitor, to what do
we are always... Her Imperial Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
If the evening ends favorably for the Empress, how does the Inquisition benefit?
Her Imperial Majesty brings the might of the Orlesian Empire with her friendship.
She is also a respected diplomat and world leader.
And she throws the best parties.
Perhaps you could tell me something then. We haven't been...
How rude.
Milady Inquisitor.
And Lady...
And of course, Lady Fleur. We had...
I'd like to know more.
Her Majesty has held us...
She is respected and beloved.
She doesn't care much for liver, and she drinks her tea black.
I'd like to know more about the negotiations. It seems strange to...
The nobility must do things very...
By Orlesian tradition, moments of great...
While joyous occasions are given...
We must never forget.
The ball is an opportunity to celebrate life and hope for the future. While we mourn those...
What can you tell me about the other part?
Gaspard is a decorated general, much beloved by the Imperial...
He is better suited to the battlefield than the throne. And
he's also
Lady Briala has great intentions to change.
Even if her plans could never work and would only provoke...
She is an idealist, but her lack of patience could prove disaster.
What is the Empress trying to accomplish with the
Peace is her only...
Gaspard and Briala are driven by personal ambitions, but those desires threaten...
The war must end tonight. We must conclude this to deal with the larger crisis.
My investigations turned up something interesting. It concerns the Grand Duke. He's made a lot of threats.
The Grand Duke is all
very loud.
He has never had any skill at the game.
My investigations turned up some... It concerns Ambassador Briala. She killed ambassadors from both Celine and Gaspard, and forged...
How dis... After the Empress extended her...
She's better at the game than we thought.
Her people have infiltrated every...
This is extremely...
She could be spot...
How exciting! Good evening.
Until next...
Do take...
Enjoy...
Did you see Gaspard dance?
He and Celine aren't getting anywhere, it's obvious.
My friend, come in. You've been busily charming the court, I see.
I'd like to know...
All of Orlais knows my story. But you, my friend, the heart of it is simple. But my cousin, Celine, they gave the crown to her. And while it looks fetching on her...
What's your claim to the...
The 100 Days cough swept Valroya in 87. There are only 3 living grandchildren of Emperor Judicael I. Myself, my sister, and I am the eldest. By rights.
If you're the rightful heir, how did...
I am the oldest, but I lack the Valmont name. My mother was the... Celine is a Valmont. Her honored father was... When there is any doubt surrounding the line of succession, the matter falls to... Celine outplayed me, forming alliances on the council for support. So they passed over me in her favor.
So you intend to outlive...
It will take heroic effort on my part. The talks will take most of the evening. Make her willing, we will emerge triumphant.
I have a question about the peace talks. You didn't extend this invitation out of the goodness of your...
As you might have guessed, if the nobles believe the Inquisition so... And I take joy in watching the scandalized expression.
What can you tell me?
Brianna may be called She works towards some hidden agenda. Elves have no place in politics. Celine is a skilled player in the game. But the game is a farce. I will prove that a few hundred...
What will be going on?
We will whittle one another down with words until we are... Celine will talk circles around us. That elf will glower and cast suspicion everywhere. Somehow, by the time they stop serving drinks, our war will be ended. Politics, my friend.
I get the distinct impression that you don't enjoy...
In Orlais, they call it the grip. But there are no winners. Like dog. Give me a battle. When I am emperor, there will be changes. The nobles may not like it, but after a few lose their heads, they'll fall in line.
I discovered something you might be interested in. It's about you, in fact. Want to tell me why you were threatening the members of the...
The language of politics, Inquisitor. Most of the council are Celine's lapdogs. There was little chance I could win that.
Want to tell me...
Most of the council are Celine's lapdogs.
I discovered something you might be interested in. It's about Briala. She's killed ambassadors and she...
You can prove this. What is she trying to accomplish? She bears closer watching than I've...
She's got people hidden among the...
I suspected as much. She's a difficult adversary to predict. There's no telling what move she intends to make.
We'll speak...
Another time.
Are all the Delancings here?
Maker, I hope not. Doesn't look like negotiations are going well.
You have such beautiful hair, Commander. Thank you.
Did you see Gaspard dance?
He and Celine aren't getting anywhere, it's obvious.
I would love to hear about your time in Kirkwall.
Another time, perhaps.
Pardon me a moment.
I didn't expect the Inquisitor to be so well versed in the game.
She speaks for the Maker, and he knows all. Of course she knows the game.
Pardon me a moment.
Do you enjoy music, Commander?
Everyone enjoys music, madam.
Are all the Delancey's here?
Maker, I hope not. Pardon me a moment.
If it's the will of the Maker that Gaspard take the throne, Celine should abdicate.
Pardon me a moment.
Was that really the Herald of Andraste?
I thought you'd be glowing.
If it's the will of the Maker that Gaspard take the throne, Celine should abdicate.
Ah, there's the Dowager. Don't make eye contact.
She wouldn't want to speak with a nobody like you anyway. Cow.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Is that the Inquisitor?
Do you think she's pretty?
Pardon me a moment.
I'm so glad Maman did not want to attend. She always ruins everything.
Not as much as you do.
Where are Alban and Colette?
Who cares? Is that Marquis Etienne? He's fiendishly handsome. Who was that Inquisition officer over there? You'll never get to talk to him. He wouldn't even dance with the Comtesse d'Argent.
We need more servers in the ballroom. Where is everybody?
This could be worth checking out.
Breath painful, stabbing, and then real stabbing. beautiful, frothing scent of apples as it all goes black.
They're already dead. You can't help them. Don't let their memory overwhelm you.
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for. Let's look around. This was no servant. What was he doing here?
He doesn't belong. Even if he weren't dead, he would be wrong.
That knife bears a Shallon family crest. Gaspard's crest.
Time to have a word with the Duke.
No! No!
Venatori agents! The Venatori were watching this approach. They're organized.
Not elven. Odd to find it here.
A token of affection from happier times. Celine must still care for Briala.
Fancy meeting you here. Shouldn't you be dancing, Inquisitor? What will the nobility say?
Ambassador, we meet again.
Your reputation for getting results is well deserved. You cleaned this place out. Will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
If I did kill him, what would you do?
Well, I wouldn't believe you, for one. You may have arrived with the Grand Duke. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
The Empress needs to know what's going on.
You can try to warn her. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
I would consider such an alliance.
We can help each other, Inquisitor. I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talk. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
Does it seem strange that every single person at this party has tried to bribe us?
I should look around. That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
Is there something I can do for you, Your Grace?
Indeed you can. I believe tonight you and I are both... Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
I'm already taken, Your Grace.
Your lover has nothing to fear. This is business, not pleasure. You are from the Free Marches, are you not? How much do you know about our little war?
I assure you, the effects of this war reach far beyond the borders of the Orlesian Empire.
Perhaps it does. I should not be surprised to find the Empire is the center of everyone's world.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
I think I can agree with that, yes.
Then you have lifted a terrible burden from my heart, Inquisitor. The world is filled with doubt and uncertainty. Fear rules more hearts than any empire. I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
There's no need for concern. I've come here to help Orlais.
Helping Orlais has a variety of meanings depending on whom you ask. Kindness to some is cruelty to others. You cannot be a savior to them all. To some, you must be a monster. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
An excellent question. I might ask the same of you, Your Grace.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
I have seen a few signs to that effect.
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming. May Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
Maker's breath. You danced with the Grand Duchess and I didn't prepare you. Are you all right?
It was only a dance, Josephine.
Nothing is only anything. Not here. Were you dancing with Duchess Florian?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarter?
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
Morrigan helped me get into the servants' quarters, where I found a group of Venatori. And
the man would truly do anything to become Emperor.
Then, the attack on the Empress...
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to... Then perhaps we should let her die.
I won't stand by and let her die.
Listen to me carefully, Inquisitor. What Corypheus wants is chaos, even with... To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong.
And it doesn't need to be Celine. She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Leliana? Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
You're asking me to decide what's best for Orlais?
More than that. Whoever controls the...
You cannot stop Corypheus without a decision.
Then we should support Celine. She is the rightful...
Because she led Orlais to this point. I say Gaspard, provided he...
I would suggest Briala. She could bring
This is, however, your decision, Inquisitor, not ours.
We came here to save Celine.
Then you must not only save her life.
That means giving her a victory over...
If there truly is proof Gaspard's in league...
What did Duchess Floriane tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the Royal Wing.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access, and in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
Is it my imagination? Or are there more Inquisition honor guards now than there were before?
You're seeing things.
Pardon me a moment.
Ugh. So many crimes of fashion.
Do you really think Brielle...
Celine has been in power long enough to expect support. But such gratitude will pale beside that of one we raise. Who is lower than the elf? If we place Briala in power, with Gaspard as her mask, and Gaspard will have the throne he has wanted. With conditions, of course. I suspect he will still find it gratifying.
I found this
excellent. Ugh. So many crimes of fashion.
Have you...
Oh, yes. But no sign of our Tevinter infiltrator. I always...
Inquisitor, is there something you needed?
What's our best course?
Assuming the claims against Gaspard are false, I believe he... But if it means Celine's death, can we make such a choice in good conscience?
Brial isn't...
One that only complicates matters further.
Have you...
Not yet. Other people.
We'll talk...
I await your...
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the Danes?
We meet again. Given any thought to what I said?
What exactly would...
My spy network doesn't span just the Dales, Inquisitor. Ears like these don't miss much. Help us, and the secrets of half of Thedas could be within your grasp.
I found an elven locket.
Let me see that. She kept this. What was she thinking? If Gaspard had found this, it would have ruined...
It might have meant...
Or she held onto it in case she needed something.
You might be interested in what I found. It's about Gaspard. You think Gaspard was behind the murder of that council emissary and the...
Gaspard is ruthless. He wants the throne. If you intend to stop him, you'll need irrefutable proof. Celine will never end the talks until she has no other choice.
You might be interested in what I found. It's about you, actually. We'll speak...
Another time. We meet again. Given any thought to what I said?
We'll speak...
Another time.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Is there something we may do for you?
We do so. We will speak to the Empress on your behalf.
My investigations turned up something interesting. It concerns the Grand Duke. I found Gaspard's knife in the servants' quarter. His own sister told me that he intends to assassinate...
You quite so.
That would be true.
There must be some...
Do you have proof of this?
You must find proof so she can arrest Gaspard. She would never call off negotiations, even to save her own life.
I made a fascinating discovery.
Oh dear.
That is very
I'll get Her Majesty.
Inquisitor, I regret that we did not have time to speak earlier. No doubt you have questions about many things.
I found an elven locket sealed in the palace vault. You must have considered it quite valuable.
It was... I don't know why I kept it. It was a foolish thing to do.
What made the two of you part ways?
She wanted change. And she thought, my word is law, Inquisitor, but laws don't command people's hearts. She never loved me. Only my influence. Wisdom is never bought cheaply.
Maybe you kept it because you still care for Briala.
I do. It is not wise. Thank you for coming tonight, Inquisitor. I have business to attend, but I hope we will speak again.
Is there something we may do for you?
We do.
We will speak to the Empress on your behalf.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
It is always good to see you, my... You seem better at making friends among the nobility than I.
I discovered something you might be interested in. It's about Celine. She had an elven lock.
Briala's, no doubt. Was that... Not quite damning enough for scandal, but such a trinket could be useful leverage against one.
It's about you, in fact. There's a Council of Heralds emissary in the servants' quarters.
No. Who would try to pin such a crime on me? The elf? It seems unlike...
We'll speak...
Another time.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
Inquisitor? Hello? What do you think of her?
Oh, you were serious. I cannot recommend it. Whatever Briala offers, she, of anyone here, has the least reason to stay loyal to us.
Enjoying...
I see men... Didn't... Sorry, Juice.
Go on, Jo.
Half our royal must be empty. They've noticed the Empress paying you special This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
I'll see.
Another...
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Inquisitor? Inquisitor?
Hello? Which power should the
Celine has held the throne successfully. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a king.
Where has that servant gone? Elves.
Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the faith by Andraste?
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the days? Where has that servant gone? Elves.
Her Grace's Chamberlain has disappeared as usual.
Pardon me a moment.
How do things look out there? Are the negotiations over yet?
Both the Empress and the Grand Duke look angry. This can't be good.
Pardon me a moment. Pardon me a moment.
Did you see that knife-eared servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I'm starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
Like a Ferelden turnip. We should have stayed at home. This was such a mistake.
The reports from the Minrathous Ambassadoria are particularly disturbing.
Where are they getting it from?
More importantly, who is selling it? The Carta?
Interesting. Waste of time.
Your investments seem to be paying off.
War encourages armies to borrow coin. No one wants to lose their country because they were afraid of interest rates.
Good to know.
You must admit, the work done in Cumberland is revolutionary.
I have yet to see the device, but the ambassador to Navarre will talk of nothing else.
You must admit, the work done in Cumberland is revolutionary.
I have yet to see the device, but the ambassador to Navarre will talk of nothing else. Emissaries to Kal Sharok have yet to return. I doubt we'll find them alive.
I thought Orzammar refused any official recognition of Kal Sharok.
The king knows nothing of this. The Merchant Guild sent the emissaries.
You must admit, the work done in Cumberland is revolutionary.
I have yet to see the device, but the ambassador to Navarre will talk of nothing else.
You must admit, the work done in Cumberland is revolutionary.
I have yet to see the device, but the ambassador to Navarre will talk of nothing else.
They won't miss just a few.
Have you observed...
A woman tripped on purpose. The man who caught her left the room. They didn't want...
What do you do?
A fallen fan. I helped and... Socks. They won't miss just a few.
Have you observed...
Cullen is afraid. They're hunting him. They won't miss just a few.
Have you observed...
Leliana has many faces. They won't miss just a few.
Have you observed...
Cullen is afraid. They're hunting him, following fear. So many faces.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous. Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
Should have considered that before. Burn them all in their homes.
I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Have you seen any...
No, sadly. If you want to find something useful...
Is it my imagination? Or are there more Inquisition honor guards now than there were before? You're seeing things. We need more servers in the ballroom. Where is everybody?
Inquisitor, are you enjoying the... I am Lady Marcelette, court historian to her Imperial...
What exactly...
I am responsible for the...
Are you here...
Oh, yes. Even if... Maker for...
Good evening.
Another...
Do Gaspard wants another bottle of
hear?
red?
Gaspard
Better have 2 or 3 at the ready.
his own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council.
Boring. Good to know.
milady?
Carry on.
Did you see that knife-edged servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
Is it true what they say? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
Some of those might...
I told you.
Not everyone fights an archdemon and lives to tell.
I'm curious. What did you hear?
They say the army of the Inquisition fought to death. As the battle raged, you faced down evil incarnate. And you cast down a mountain of...
Even if a tenth of that is true, it's a rent.
If you'd like, Commander
Ready?
You'd only be gone...
Philippe, the world is coming to an...
You're right. Thank you, Inquisitor.
You must admit, the work done in Cumberland is revolutionary.
I have yet to see the device. The ambassador to the Bar.
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody...
Thank you.
Are you all right?
I don't think I'm hurt. No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
Briala told you to come to this wing of the palace?
Not personally. We get coded messages at Sir... She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
Is there anyone else who knows the code and the drop location who could have written those orders?
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... No.
So this room belongs to Grand Dutch...
It used to. This had been her private room in Halam Shiral since she was... But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
What were you trying to find in Florian's old room?
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
This wing is sealed. How did you get in here?
Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it.
It takes great courage to come to the royal wing unarmed.
It's not courage to blindly follow Briala's orders into a trap. I knew her. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Would you be willing to testify to that, if I asked?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
What was that sound? Something's not right.
What happened?
It's not what it looks like. Honestly, I would have preferred it if it were. The Empress led me to believe I would be rewarded for betraying the Grand Duke. This was not what I hoped for.
You're telling me that Empress Celine left you naked and trussed like a roast duck?
Please, I beg. The Empress beguiled me into giving her information about plans. She knows everything. Everything. The Duke's surprise attack has been countered before it ever began. She's turned it into a trap. The moment he strikes, she'll have him arrested for treason.
I'll protect you from Gaspard if you're willing to testify about Celine's trap.
I'll do anything. Anything.
All lesions.
How are the talks proceeding?
They remind me of the assembly of Orzammar.
It can't be that bad.
You must admit, the work done in Cumberland is revolutionary.
I have yet to see the device.
Pardon me a moment.
Yeah.
So many crimes of fashion. I felt this is good.
Pardon me a moment.
How does things look out there? Are the negotiations over yet?
Both the Empress and the Grand Duke look angry. This can't be good.
I am not talking to you until we get home.
Fine by me.
I am not talking to you until we get home.
Fine by me. Emissaries to Kal Shurak have yet to return. I doubt we'll find them alive.
I thought
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. Don't worry, my dear. One could hardly expect a provincial to grasp even the simplest Orlesian intrigue. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate it.
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path. Corypheus will enter the Black City. We will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united world, guided by the hand.
You're Orlesian royalty. Why would you help Corypheus attack your empire?
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why, I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspar's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was.
What exactly is in this for you?
The world, of course. I'll deliver the entire south of Thedas, and Corypheus would... When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas in his name.
You don't have to go through with this, Florian. There's still time to turn back.
Oh, my dear Inquisitor, you are so naive. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest. Kill her. Bring me the... It will make a fine gift for the Master.
Credits! What was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
No more demons. It's safe.
Maker? I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd see me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Duke Gaspard lured you out here.
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there. The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Stinking, punsy cheesemongers.
Want a new job? One that pays better. The Inquisition can always use a good mercenary company.
You hiring? I'm game. You want me to talk to the Empress, or the court, or sing a blasted song in a chantry?
Thank the Maker you're back. The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
What? There's no time. The Empress will begin her speech any moment.
We owe the court one more show, Your Grace.
Inquisitor.
I'm giving you a chance to end this peacefully. There's no need for more death. Corypheus is only using you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? You've already forgotten trying to kill me in the garden just a moment ago? You arranged for your brother to be at the ball so everyone would be watching him while you carried out your plan. So when the council emissary stumbled into the wrong room and found your assassins, you could pin the blame on Gaspard. The Empress, your brother, and the entire court all here as your guests. A tempting target for Corypheus.
This is very entertaining, but you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories.
That will be a matter for a judge to decide, cousin.
Gaspard? You cannot believe this. You know I would never... Gaspard?
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace. You're just the last to find out. Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private, elsewhere.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you...
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent?
Enough! We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
I wouldn't have caught Florian in time without Briala's help.
You were working together?
Of course.
We have the note to your general ordering him to move troops covertly into the palace grounds.
It was a defensive choice. I expected betrayal here, just not by my own sister.
Keep talking, Gaspard. Eventually, you'll convince somebody.
His own mercenary captain will confirm that Gaspard brought hired thugs into the palace for an attack.
Mercenaries? So much for your chevalier honor, cousin.
And he murdered a council emissary in the servants' quarters. I found his bloody knife hidden near the body. Briala found all of this out for your sake, Celine.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy of the Empire. You are hereby sentenced to death.
You have enough proof to dissolve his support for the throne, Your Majesty. You don't need to take his life.
As a favor to you, Inquisitor, I will let him live. Gaspard, you are hereby banished from the Empire on pain of death.
Is that all? You're too kind, Celine.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you its future. You have done a service. Will you address the court, my friend?
Do you tire so quick? Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid.
Is there any...
Please, may I? But surely...
Lady Nightingale.
Thank the Maker you're back.
Inquisitor.
Your sister.
Enough! We will not bicker while Tevinter...
Of course.
We have...
Keep talking, Gaspard.
Mercenaries. So much...
We've all heard enough to damn the Grand Duke.
Thank you, Inquisitor. There can be no doubt of your treason, Gaspard.
No, it seems there cannot.
Briala found all of this out for your sake, Celine.
In light of overwhelming evidence, you are hereby sentenced to death.
I think Ambassador Briala deserves some reward for uncovering all this.
I can scarcely believe you did all this for me.
Celine.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you its future. You have done so much. For my people and for us.
We won't forget this.
It was my pleasure. The two of you deserve to be happy.
We truly are. Come, stand with us, Inquisitor. We must give the good news to the nobility. Lords and ladies of the court, this is a night for celebration. Those who sought to poison our empire with treason have been brought to justice. It is a new age for Orlais. We shall build a world in which all men and women live in harmony. Let the cornerstone of change be laid. I introduce the newest member of our court, Marquise Briala of the Dales.
This is not just a victory in Halam Shiral, or within the Empire, or even for elves alone. This is a triumph for everyone! Over 1,000 years ago in the Valerian fields, elves and humans together defeated the Imperium. We can do so much more now. We are greater than our ancestors ever dreamed. Together, we will start by saving our world from the enemy who took the Divine and tore the sky apart.
This evening proves what we can accomplish through cooperation.
We are already tracking these Tevinter agents. Soon they'll have no place to hide.
But that is tomorrow. Tonight, we celebrate our newfound fellowship. Let the festivities commence!
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
Everyone suddenly wants to talk to me. You, at least, I'm glad.
Then I have happy news. By Imperial, Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including...
I had no idea you were interested in...
The assignment has been given to me, regardless. Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is far... You will require my knowledge. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais, and to myself.
What skills do you have that...
I have knowledge which... I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves... Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky.
When you say knowledge beyond...
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden. Should thought of that frighten you? Knowledge alone does no harm. What I possess I place at your disposal, to make use of or ignore.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
Is everything all right? You look troubled.
I'm just worn out. Tonight has been very long.
It was a tumultuous evening, but Orlais is safe now. It was worth the struggle. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
Would you care to dance with me, Lady Josephine?
I would love to, my lady.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter.
My Lady Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Thedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
I don't understand. What is it you're asking of them?
We need them to serve as candidates. Everyone with the political support to succeed. Those who remain are unable to gather. They have been deadlocked for too long. Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
Leliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother. Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam Shiral. Now that the political situation has stabilized, we can devote... I would talk to Hawk. Soon.
Need wheels for the training dummies. Moving targets.
Inquisitor.
I am at your service.
How are you doing?
In this gilded fortress? How could we not be? Good fortune, Inquisitor.
Inquisition?
How are your charges?
Oversupplied. Never thought a mountain pass could seem like...
Farewell.
Make...
The war in Orlais has claimed too many lives. I pray that it's over for...
What?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
What?
Leliana seems... nice. Leliana seems...
What?
Josephine's lovely. And Kraft...
Your worship.
Can you tell me how
What would you like to know?
How?
Still in shock. For the... You saved many. For all that, though, your Inquisition is growing. Inquisitor?
You're the Inquisitor. I thought you'd be scarier. Mother said you were scary.
Why would your mother say such a thing?
Because people fear the next stage if it comes too soon.
Kieran, are you bothering the Inquisitor?
Of course not. Did you see what's on her hand, Mother?
I did see. 'Tis time to return to your studies, little man. My son. Never where you expect him to be, naturally.
I didn't know you had a son.
Why would you? I take great pains to not let my own reputation affect him in any way. To most in the Imperial Court, he's simply a quiet and well-spoken lad, perhaps the heir of some distant family. But he goes where I go. Worry not, Inquisitor. Kieran is a curious boy, but seldom troublesome.
Will his father be joining us as well?
I have raised Kieran on my own for quite some time now, as was my preference from the start. So 'tis but the two of us, Inquisitor. Your fortress is a large place, and you will scarce notice our presence.
He seems like a fine young man.
But not the sort one might expect a woman like me to raise. No son of mine would be raised in a marsh, bereft of contact with the outside world. His future will be difficult enough without my adding to his burden. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tarar Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, They reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
I like this place. I've made it mine.
The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
I appreciate whatever help you can give us.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may. Greetings, Inquisitor.
Now that you've seen the Inquisition up close.
'Tis remarkable what a web of favors has wrapped every noble family. All this in precious little time, conjured from thin air. I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was enabling, just as I wonder what will become of all this once he is defeated.
We have to defeat him first. Then I'll worry.
Should that happen, the world will beware the heights you reach, Inquisitor. When this is done, many will be eager.
I'd like to know more.
Ah, yes. Whence comes the mystery woman sleep? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the... Then came the Fifth Blight with its dark spawn, and I left Ferelden for the... 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
It's odd that an apostate could live...
It confuses those who expect apostate. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some chantry mage to teach me. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in them. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place.
That was the point. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane and that I could answer questions no... Thus we fit together nicely. I became her advisor and she my benefactor. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
You were in Ferelden.
The Blight began in the Kukari Wilds, so... Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. He is the reason the Blight... We... became close. Closer than I even thought possible. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
Tell me more about your...
He is a very special young man.
Special in what way?
In every way. At first, Kieran was a means to an end. But as he grew, I never thought of myself as a mother, Inquisitor. I had no good example to follow. I find myself becoming something I can barely recognize.
I'll leave you...
Of course. My Lady Inquisitor.
What work have you been doing to help us?
Currently, my efforts are focused on determining what Corypheus is. The elven orb he carries is what... I wonder if the power he used to tear open the Fade, in fact, came from the orb. If I learn of its origin, I may also learn what Corypheus now intends, as well as his weaknesses.
I could use your company for my excursion.
I have spent my share of time wandering the wilderness in the... Thank you for the invitation, but for now I will restrict my efforts to researching the arcane.
Do you know anything about...
It has the appearance of an archdemon. A true archdemon, however, is supposedly the corrupt... Has Corypheus actually dug up one of the ancient prisons? If so, why has a new... His dragon is something else, something connected to his blighted nature as well as his magic.
Is it even possible that...
The Black City exists. Wherever one goes in the Fade, it is visible in... The last time Corypheus and his cohort stormed its doors, they unleashed the Blight upon the world. This time, perhaps he might indeed gain untold power. It is also possible he could unleash something. So yes, Corypheus could succeed in his goal. If not, his attempt alone could destroy the world.
Corypheus says I'm a rival.
Could you become a god? That depends. Are you prepared to use your anchor to enter the Black City?
No, never.
Tell Corypheus that, and see if he believes you.
However you can help, it's appreciated.
Continue prodding at Corypheus, Inquisitor. Elicit a reaction, and we may yet learn from it.
I'd like to know...
If you have questions, then ask.
I'll leave you...
As you like. Wandering the gardens, I see.
What work have you been doing to...
Currently, my efforts are focused on determining the elven orb. I wonder if the power he used... If I learn of its origin, I may also learn what Corypheus now intends.
However you...
Continue prodding at Corypheus, Inquisitor. Elicit a reaction, and...
I'll leave...
Of course. My Lady Inquisitor.
Oh, my maker, you cannot imagine how many letters I've received. Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut, although it is yet bewildering at the center.
There are problems coming...
There are always problems from Halam Shiral. Although, if a few commendations... I couldn't suggest how. That is better decided at your war table, and I'm not...
How's it go?
With Skyhold shining like a beacon? You name it, it's here or on the way. I think I like this.
As you were.
We are here for you. Whatever you need. Nothing? Unfortunate.
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
Is there a problem? It seems like she's bothering you.
Mother Giselle is kind, and she means well. So, yes, she was. I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next Divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
How can you and Leliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
If they'll pick non-priests, why am I not a candidate?
Because they don't know what you are, and they're frightened of you. A weight such as yours would break the Sunburst throne and tear the Chantry to pieces. I just don't know why they believe Leliana or I would be any better.
If you don't want it, then tell them so.
Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
I'm surprised to hear you of all people say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a Seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
The Chantry has failed, Cassandra.
It is disheartening that a believer would say that. Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
You're not the only candidate. What about Leliana?
Leliana says she wishes to follow Justinia's legacy. But she and I remember a different person. Justinia knew her fellow clerics and the people would only accept so much change. Leliana would cast it all aside and start over, I think. And that would be chaos for us all.
What would you change about the Chantry?
The Circle of Magi has its place, but it needs reform. Let the mages govern themselves with our help. Let the Templars stand not as the jailers of mages, but as protectors of the innocent. We must be vigilant, but we must also be compassionate to all peoples of Thedas, human or no. That is what I would change.
Your determination is admirable.
I do nothing that is not worth doing with all my heart.
It's your most attractive trait. Perhaps the Chantry needs more than just change.
You mean get rid of it entirely? I disagree. Without the Chantry, the faithful would be lost. The Chantry must simply be more responsible in how it leads. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority. Do you need something?
So, you're a candidate for Divine now?
So I am informed.
Is that something you actually want?
Why should what I want matter?
Why shouldn't it matter? Don't you have the right to be happy?
It is very simple. The Chantry needs to... I have never believed in asking another to do what you are unwilling to do yourself. So I look upon this as an opportunity. I owe it to myself and all of Thedas to seek the Sunburst throne.
There are other ways you can change things.
Perhaps. I may not have a choice in the matter if the Chantry clerics pick another.
I have...
Why am I not surprised?
Tell me about...
I would prefer not to speak. Yes?
Do you have any advice?
This matter with the Grey Wardens must be dealt. That ancient order gets into far more trouble than they're worth. I should have listened to Liliana's suspicion. We must keep an eye on the College of Clerics. We must keep an eye on the college... Nothing I can think of. Nothing I can think of. Watch the new recruits. Nothing I can think of. No.
Blessings upon us all.
Grand, isn't it? To know the sanctity of our great institutions is intact.
Say what now?
The Empress. She holds the throne, as she should, and buoyed with that glory go my petitions.
Right, your seventh cousin.
Third, my glory is assured.
Nice knowing you. Sort of.
I do not miss the tavern.
You all right, sir?
Of course.
Going well, I hope?
What's been going on?
They've done a lot with this place. I'm impressed. They've done a lot with this place.
What's been...
Not much. Usual. Nice of you to ask. Nice chatting.
From Haven's fire come we, the able true. To Skyhold now, a fortress strong and free. We rally with our hero born anew. Inquisitor, there's none as brave as she. Ah, la-di-da, and something else. The day finds you of well and sturdy health?
This will take a moment.
On your time.
Inquisitor.
What's the current...
Thick with 3 of the 4 humors.
What's the...
The servants of the Empress sent us a crystal glass full of rose petals cradling a single golden pear.
As...
Inquisitor.
What's the...
Obsequious.
What's the...
Quiet. Too quiet. Inquisitor.
What's the current mood?
Sprightly.
What's the...
Quiet. Too quiet. Inquisitor.
What's the word?
Quiet. Too quiet. Inquisitor.
Your worship?
Can you think of any...
A few Orlesian nobles didn't like how things ended. They're not rebelling outright, but they've brought in mercenary companies and the Charters have a good reputation. If we go in, we can buy the... The nobles will lose the men they meant for causing trouble, and the Inquisition gets some fresh blood.
We'll talk...
Your worship?
Can you...
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with... Any ideas, I'll let you know.
We'll talk later.
You know I've got no problem with Orlesians, but Halam, at least under the Qun, you don't get everyone tripping on each other's dicks while the country goes to crap.
The politicking we saw at Halam Shiral might seem pointless, but it's the winner of the game is the one who best builds alliances and controls what's
So it rewards manipulation instead of rewarding the ability. I don't know. The Qun isn't perfect. Orlais is full of people who can... Damn, these are good. Are these nuts or seeds or whatever? They're...
See you.
Nice talk. How you doing? How you doing?
Inquisitor.
Good rumor.
One for the Empress. For Gaspard. Briala. The Duchess. And Coryphaeus. Right in the dangle bag.
All right, you're clearly annoyed. What can I do?
You're doing fine. It's the dead piled up in Halam Sharal that's nagging at me. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right, so long as there's a butt for the throne? A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
We decided the course of a nation. I think it was worthwhile.
Right, Orlais will never be the same. Except for everything they say and do. Ugh, you know the most important thing I got out of all of that mess? The one thing? Don't sleep with empresses. That's what that was all about. We patched their spat, Briala and the Celine, but without their breakup, none of it would have happened like that.
There was a lot more going on than a lover's spat.
Oh, sure.
There was.
Because of the hole in the sky? Pfft. Plenty of idiots around before, and there'll be plenty of idiots around after. Better save some arrows, yeah? Can't wait, what's on?
Are things playing out the...
Cassandra laid it out, right? You're the big hat now. Go on.
Could be better. I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
Orlesian nobles see politics as a great competition.
Yes. But none of them ever win.
I'll talk...
How do you... She's still behind the curtains in the reading room, watching the blood pool on the floor.
I'll talk...
How do you... I'm here. It's good to spend time with you.
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentecost. Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentecost.
Do you need something? You asked for my opinion, and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit... We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium?
Yes, and I respect his decision.
As do I. Not that he's willing to listen. Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused. It's not necessary. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
Why didn't he come to me?
We had an agreement long before you joined us. As a Seeker, I could evaluate the dangers.
Is there anything we can do to change his mind?
If anyone could, it's you. Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time. Greetings.
Do you have any...
Nothing I can think of.
Do you...
Watch the new recruits.
Greetings, Inquisitor.
Your worship. What would you like to know? How are our still in shock? You saved many, but your Inquisition is...
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter. Forgive me.
Cullen, if you need to talk...
You don't have to. I never meant for this to interfere.
Are you going to be all right?
Yes. I don't know. You asked what happened to Ferelden's Circle. It was taken over by abominations. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered. I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? Her fear of mages ended in madness. Kirkwall's Circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it! I should be taking it.
This doesn't have to be about the Inquisition. Is this what you want?
No. But these memories have always haunted me. If they become worse, if I cannot endure this...
You can.
All right. I need a moment. We speak at... I need a moment.
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture...
Is becoming divine something you really want?
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
Whoever becomes divine will have my support if she requires it.
And I'm sure whoever becomes divine will absolutely require the Inquisition's backing. The Chantry is faltering, but it still has influence over the people. Who tells the people what's right? Who do they look to in times of peril? A divine with enough support can change the Chantry. And with it, Thedas. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems. I'm listening.
You seem to know a great many people.
I have made friends, and on occasion...
What do you know?
She's changed. She used to be so disagreeable. Now the sharp edges have worn away. He seems so normal, like any other little boy. Not that I was expecting anything else. I mean... never mind.
We can
You know where I... Yes?
Anything I should know?
Celine has cemented power in Orlais. Good, At the moment, she's said to be rooting out the last of Gas. Once that is done, we will have a united Orlais behind the Inquisition.
Anything?
Having the Templars join the Inquisition has done wonders for our... Back to work.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor.
What is your...
I am able to pursue my duties with optimal efficiency, thanks to Skyhold's present state.
As you...
Yes.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix. He spilled wine on you in Redcliffe, remember? I was trying to discover what became of him. Where he ended up.
And?
Nothing. Redcliffe is abandoned, and there's no trace of him. It's as if he never existed. I think the Venatori found out he was helping me. I think they killed him.
Are you all right?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No, I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality. Not that I've been proper my whole life, by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas. Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. Saving the day, reconciling lovers, mediating a civil war. So sugary, it's nauseating. All this dancing, politics, and murder... makes me a bit homesick.
That's something you'd like to do more often, then?
Watch as you twist an entire empire around your little finger. Of course, that leaves only Tevinter.
No. Why not?
Our dances are so much more intense if an evening lacks a murder. I hope you tried the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair. It's fascinating.
You said Alex...
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, I had a lot of successes. Nah. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption. How we could one day make real... And then he... gave up. He stopped trying.
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hosburg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we... drifted apart.
That must have been difficult.
Back then. I told him to snap out of it, move on. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he had too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
Was it hard being away from him?
It was hard not having a patron, yes. At any rate, he's dead now. More's the pity.
I should go.
Here I thought we were just getting to the... Interesting story. I was speaking with your, dearest Josephine, I said. How remarkably distracted and flush you seem. And she dropped her pen. Bravo, Inquisitor.
I should go.
As you wish. Always with the questions. What will people say? You know where I'll be.
Inquisitor, I wonder if you might help me with a delicate situation. There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
If I'm going to hunt down a snowy wyvern, I need you to tell me everything you know about it.
They're quite rare and exceedingly dangerous. Their venom, ordinary hunters would not make the attempt. You, my dear, would certainly be an equal to this monster.
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivian. What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court. The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
You want me to risk my life to get this thing for you, but you won't tell me what it's for.
My dear, it is hardly proper for me to blab the secrets of those who put trust in my discretion. I would not have attained my position at court if I didn't know when to be silent.
I'm not a hunter. Why do you think I can help?
This beast is not hunted for sport, as other wyverns sometimes are. In the past, chevaliers have been dispatched to either kill the creatures or drive them away from... Since my chevaliers have fallen to political conflict, I find myself in need of someone with a martial aptitude.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful. I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart, or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
I can't make heads or tails of this. Age regression, who is this potion for?
It took a great deal of skill to win that title for the elves, but you surely know it will end in a bloodbath. Yes? Yes?
There are spirits hovering by the Veil to observe the thrones of powerful nations. After our time in Halam Shirao, I understand why. I had forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
I'm pleased you had a good...
Political gambits? Broken promises? Of truth and motivation is where great. In any event, Celine should now be a steadfast ally. And Briala as well, thanks to your efforts on her behalf.
I hope Briala is able to use her position to help you.
How would helping Briala help? Oh, you mean elves? I'm sorry, I was confused. I do not consider myself to have much in common with the elves.
Who do you have much in common with?
A good question. I joined the Inquisition to save the world. Regardless of... As for the elves of Orlais, I believe Briala is doing quite well on their behalf. She is an admirable woman.
She's done good work. Hopefully, with our help.
Yes. However much I identify, or fail to identify, with her people, she organized resistance against a powerful enemy, using only her wits and the resources at hand. That demands respect, especially in a world where most... and only see a pair of... Good afternoon.
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
Perhaps you could ask Sarah. She has... opinions.
Sarah is part of our team. You don't need to be snide about her.
Actually, on some level, I do. She takes it better than she would take my pity. Or my envy. She has a purity of purpose that I lack. I have observed too much and done too little. What do you wish to know?
I'd like to know more about the elves from...
The Dalish strive to remember Halam Sharal. But Halam Sharal was merely a fumbling attempt to
Arlathan.
Elvanan was the Empire. And Arlathan its greatest city. Place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
You've studied ancient elves.
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches. Palaces, imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
I'd like to know more about the Dalish elves.
It is a mistake to think of the Dalish as a single group. They have lived as separate clans as a consequence. Each clan has learned, interpreted, and forgotten different parts of elves. Some trade freely with humans, or adopt city elves who flee the alienages. Others attack humans on sight.
What can you tell me about elves living...
The culture in alienages or among the slaves of Tevinter is like any of the impoverished. They cling to memories of a better past, and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
Is elven magic different from the...
No and yes. Magic is magic. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown. Much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
The legends of elven immortality.
No. It was simply part of being elven. The subtle beauty of their magic was the effect. Some spells took years to cast. Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic. No, it must have been beautiful.
You said that the censure against blood magic was a...
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not with... Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Tevinter disapproves. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
Every time I've seen blood magic used, it's been for some...
I once saw a woman stabbed in the stomach with a dagger. She died slowly, in agony. If the Chantry outlawed daggers, would that stop people from using them? Of course not. Some would use daggers in secret, shamed, and some would find rebellion titillating, step down the path of depravity.
You don't need to sacrifice a slave's life to make a dagger.
I suppose it depends upon the dagger. How many men have you killed while fighting for the Inquisition? How many more will you... And if blood magic could help you? Well, it matters little to me. I do not use it, but I do not think it evil.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye. How can I help?
I need to know more about...
Although you have ended the battle in Orlais, it will take the country. Corypheus faces a decision. Accelerate his plan to gain power. He will never abandon his dream.
We'll talk...
Goodbye. My friend.
I need to know more about...
Although you have ended the battle, Corypheus faces... He will never abandon his dream.
Your worship, I need but a moment of your time. My Lady Inquisitor, it's good of... I have news regarding one of your companions, the Tevinter.
Has Dorian done some...
No, thankfully. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas, out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
Why exactly would you be contacting Dorian's family?
I didn't contact them. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's... Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Just what kind of...
I believe they just want to talk, to understand why Dorian... Somewhere private, away from Skyhold. You make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
What happens if Dorian...
Hopefully that will be the end of it. If not... well... that's why you should be there.
Why would his family...
Because they don't know you, Inquisitor. I am not of the Imperium. These are parents concerned about the welfare of their son. I would speak to the young man myself, but he does not care. Thus I come to you. If any good can come of this, we must try.
They don't want Dorian to know.
They believe the young man would refuse. And the letter... Yet, they are remorseful for whatever came before. This is a... There is deceit in bringing the young man to this meeting without his foreknowledge. But... does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
Are you sure this isn't some kind of trap? I mean, the secrecy...
That did occur to me. What if it is another reason to put this in your hand? I pray that isn't the case. But if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such treachery.
If you think I'm going to trick Dorian into...
I feared you might... The family will send a retainer to meet the young man. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can... I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps if there is any chance of success in this...
So, you've been... he does good work. Nothing compared to Bianca. That's the envy talking. Bianca...
What are your thoughts?
If there's anybody out there who hasn't joined... Did you want to take over for Eldon? I think we might be able to conquer it just by looking east.
How do you...
If this Inquisition thing doesn't work out, I may hire her to deal with the Merchants Guild. She'd... So, he does good work. Nothing... That's the end.
Can I...
You want to talk about me? I'm...
Inquisitor,
what is your...
we are groaning with resources. A reflection of your competence and inspiration. Another time, Inquisitor.
Inquisitor?
Here we are again.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter?
Not quite.
From my father. I see.
A meeting.
Show me this letter.
I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical.
I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
You think your father would actually do that?
No, although I wouldn't put it past him. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
I can't believe my father's... No, that would be too much. But if this is some Venatori connivance, I will be...
I should go...
Try not to kill anyone. Here we are again.
Your worship.
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time there were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
You don't see the Empress of Orlais almost killed...
Not so brazenly, no. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus... It's disturbing. So few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
The Empress realized she...
She's always in danger. Those loyal... But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
My favorite moment of the evening is still our waltz in the garden.
I could have danced with you for hours. We must do it. It's good to see you.
Let's speak later.
Farewell. A pleasure.
How do you stay so civil with
Bonds of circumstance among the nobility are fickle. Civility. And I do deplore rudeness in those who know better.
Does it even
Well, it can be trying. There is no The game can be wearying, discouraging, but honestly, I'd miss meeting people. I've made the most fascinating friends.
One good thing about becoming Inquisitor has been meeting...
I'm pleased. I imagine we appear a strange bunch. Mages, Templars, Seekers, and an apostate elf are not often found working in harmony. Or at all.
What do the...
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Any visitor?
Marquise Hedinel is here, but her grace sent her apologies for missing dinner.
Allergies...
Wheat, eggs, honey, meat...
What does the Marquis...
Spite, according to her siblings, as the Marquise had the fortune to be first. Try to avoid invitations to any. A pleasure.
What do...
We've gathered many favors among the nobility.
Any visit...
None in particular. Our guests are well pleased with what they've seen. Farewell.
Your worship,